Hi guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to this week's episode of Saint of the Week. So today's feast is Saint Andrew, and Saint Andrew's feast day is the 30th of November. He's the patron saint of Scotland, and Andrew is my dad's name, so there's a special reason for me choosing him this week, because also his dad was born on Saint Andrew's Day. So a lot of links within my family to this saint, and I'm going to share a little bit about his life with you now through the following 5 things. So number 1, Andrew was born in Bethsaida. He was the son of John and the brother of Simon Peter, who later became Peter, the first pope. Number 2, he was called by Jesus to follow him. He was working as a fisherman when Jesus said, "Come and follow me." And Andrew is known as the protokletos, which means the first called. And in all of the Gospels, in some way or another, Andrew was the first of the followers of Jesus. Number 3, so obviously he devoted his life to following Jesus and traveling with Jesus, and he appears throughout the Bible. Those of you who know the story of the feeding of the 5,000, Andrew was the one who brought the little boy to Jesus and said, "Look, this guy's got some bread and fish, let's see what we can do with them." And after Jesus had returned to heaven, Andrew devoted his life to preaching and sharing the good news, particularly around places like Ukraine and the Black Sea. Number 4, he was crucified in Greece, but as he went to be crucified, the story goes that he said he didn't deserve to be crucified in the same way that Jesus had been crucified. And so rather than being crucified in the traditional way, like that, he asked if he could be crucified in a different position, like that. And that's why his symbol is the psalter, the diagonal cross. Number 5. Now for me, the interesting bit, because I kind of knew a bit about Andrew, I knew what his life was about, but I couldn't figure out why he's the patron saint of Scotland. And the reason is, many, many years ago, there was a battle between the Picts and the Angles for control, effectively, of Scotland. And the Picts were heavily outnumbered. And the night before the battle, their leader was praying for support and strength in the war. And he particularly prayed to St. Andrew. And he said that if St. Andrew supported them, he would devote Scotland to St. Andrew. The next morning, as battle began, even though they were heavily outnumbered, an enormous cross, like that, appeared in the sky, and they won the battle. And true to his word, the leader pledged Scotland to St. Andrew. So I think St. Andrew is a really wonderful example for us today, because every single one of us is called by Jesus to follow him. And just like Andrew, we need to respond to that call with a yes. Whatever that means for our lives, we need to be open to responding to Jesus' call with a willingness to do what he is calling us to do. So this week, maybe spend a little bit of time thinking about where that call is in your life and what Jesus is calling you to do. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned a little bit more about St. Andrew. And if you haven't seen it already, there is a Christingle service on our YouTube channel. So check that out and get involved with that. But otherwise, I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.